Especially because we have our new item, the raft, which again is only used twice, which is, well, you know, I guess to each their own in a way. I've got the magical boomerang, got bombs, bow and arrow, candle, got a second potion. Yeah, we're doing pretty well so far, and miraculously I haven't died, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen. It probably will happen, and as I said, what normally happens when you die, you go back to the beginning, and you start with 3 health. So yeah, just try not to let that happen, of course. But as stated before, once you start, especially after Dungeon 3, you'll be going straight to one dungeon after the other, because it's most likely you would have picked up all the items that make you stronger and buffer. In this case, I've got the magical sword, magical shield, the blue ring, and the bow and arrow. Yeah. I suppose the next thing I could buy is the food, and I can just hang on to the food until I don't need it anymore. I guess. Yeah, see, it's a magical shield. It doesn't actually do, you know, it doesn't do so much the job for you. You know, can't get that. Yeah, despite we've got a raft, but we can't fucking use it because that's not what the raft is for. Apparently, look, I'll demonstrate. See, you can't do anything about it. But that's not what we came here for. We came for this pier right up there. And use the raft, and we fucking sail up this way. Now, this is not a dungeon, but we go down here. And we get a free heart container. Again, why the fuck would you want to go for a second potion? I've got one. Actually, while we're here, I want to say that there's... fuck's sakes. Hang on, let's take care of this asshole. There we go. 1 strike and he's dead. Though that won't essentially kill him all. Good thing there's only one of them that appear in each area, but god damn it, he's still a fucking pain in the ass. And not only that, but you also have these other enemies that you've got to watch out for too. Fuck you. I'm still this noise. It only seems to happen at this side of the world. Anyway, this is not a dungeon as well, but if we go here. Ah, yes, we get to play a game. Now, you come across these old men, they give you a game. You choose one of these rupees. One will give you heaps of rupees, one will give you some, and one of them you'll lose rupees. Left? Hey, 20. And some of them are different. You can get plus 40, or you can lose 50. You know, all that, so yeah, it's a gambling game. Anyway, we're here, and it seems like there's no other way to get up to the northeast corner of the map, because on the other side, that's where we've got the ladder. However, there is a secret set of stairs here, and you wouldn't fucking know this. And we go here, again, this is not a dungeon. Now this, I believe, is the last area where we can get 100 rupees. Just FYI. Now we're going to head over to Dungeon 4, which... now that we have the raft, we can utilize and get over. But whereabouts is Dungeon 4? It would be nice if I can at least have the map up on full screen. Oh, it's not until A Link to the Past where we can actually have a proper map. Get fucked, will you? You know, the themes actually start getting into your head. There's I suppose there's 3 different kinds of in-game themes. We've already listened to 2 of them. The last one we won't see until we get... we won't hear until we get to the final dungeon. That's also not including the pickup piece, the pickup Triforce piece. Yeah, just your generical explorative music. That's what I'm referring to. Anyway, Dungeon 4 is actually not far away from Dungeon 1. It is on an island, but there's no way to get to there unless you have a raft. Yeah, here we go. So this is the way to Dungeon 4. And that's the last time we'll be using the raft. An island. Alright. Like I said, I think this is where the dungeons start to get a little bit more harder and bigger as well. Like, come on, you thought the last one was big and somewhat controversial, but shit. You ain't seen nothing yet. Alright, these guys. You hit them once, and then bats will start coming out from underneath. I like to think that... there's 2 bats, for the record. I like to think that the bats are using the demon... It's like a cloak, like a kid in a ghost cloak, and they're actually... oh, okay, so... It's dark in here. If it's dark, you whip out your candle, just fire a torch anywhere, and you light up the whole room. There's no time limit until you exit the room. That's actually how it works. But anyway, I like to think that the bats are using a cloak in the shape of a demon that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I've got a double kill. I don't know how that happened, but fuck it, I'll take it. We got these squishy things. These are very harmless little creatures. Get fucked. We're nearly capping up at 255 rupees again. Shit! Disco balls of death. I can't quite remember what they're called. Good thing you know, when you have invincibility frames, they won't actually bother you. Fuck. Oh, see, we can't actually make it over there. Ooh. So how do we get over there? Because there's water blocking the way. If we come over here... Oh, well, we'll get there eventually. Yeah. Ah, yes. Oh, god damn it. Alright, those things, likes. Be fucking careful. Especially with these things around. Ah, I hate them. Alright, what you want to do, get your boomerang out. You want to stun them and fucking kill the shit out of them as quick as you can. Good thing they have knockback. Yeah, there are some enemies that don't have knockback. You've got to be really careful. But if you get caught by these likes, they'll eat your shield, and that's it. You lose your shield, and you have to buy another one. Make sure you go out of your way not to get vored by these fucking things, because one, I don't like getting vored. Vor is not really my kink. I'm sorry for those who are big aficionados of vor. Fuck. But these things don't fucking help too. You get hit by them. The like gets to you, and you know, that's it. You've lost your shield. Ugh. Alright, now we've taken care of them. Also, when it comes to these rooms that requires a pushable block, you cannot push the blocks until all the enemies that you can kill are killed. Anyway, yes, there we are. The step ladder. Now this is actually the item we're going to be using a lot. And this is the item that we have to use to get that last heart container in the overworld. As the step ladder implies, in fact, we will demonstrate it as we get out of this room. Yeah, I hate those fucking... You can't do anything about them, unfortunately. The step ladder works is that we bypass over one block over to the other, although we can only go as... Hang on. Like here, for example. I step over there, that's as far as the step ladder goes. But it just makes, like, bypassing all this shit so much easier. So, it can be very awkward, though, because, like, I use a step ladder, I can't go to the side, I can only go, you know, it's just basically one way or another, forwards and backwards. You can't go to the side, or well, you can, but it's just, look, I can't, yeah. Or, no, like, yeah, there's this too. Here, for example, like, you think there's 3 ways off, but no, there's only one way or the other. Depending on which way you either go backwards or forwards. That can fuck me over so much. Yeah, when you actually come across these enemies, try and get them to the wall. As they're pinned into the wall, then you can pin both. You can get both the bats and just obliterate them as quick as you can. Oh, there's the map. But oh, good. Yeah, I think because you come into this room here and you've got no way of getting over there. Yay! Look at that. Looks like E.T. in a sense. Is this an homage to the terrible E.T. game for the Atari game? I've never personally played the game. I suppose I'd like to, but I know, for God, I won't be able to fucking finish it. But I don't know why. So even though it's hailed as the worst game ever to have existed in the face of the earth, the idea that you own one of the most terrible games is good. You know, there's like some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Not value. Well, I guess it is value because it has a reputation. I have a copy of of Superman for the Nintendo 64. Oh god, the manhandler's back again. Actually, you know what? What will make this boss fight easy is we get the bombs and start planting the bomb, well, in an area in which he's more likely to... Oh god. Fuck! Alright, come on. I'm not going to waste any more bombs. Use a boomerang. But yeah, I own a Superman 64 for the Nintendo 64, and yeah, I know it's a pretty crap game, but I guess it's a privilege to have something that's regarded as an all-time worst, as opposed to an all-time great. You know what I mean? Rather than a game that doesn't really exist, well, not exist, that's really unheard of, but it's not as interesting. That's what I'm saying, you know. Of course I'd buy these terrible games because of, you know, they have a lot more to say? Walk into the waterfall. Yeah. He's on crack. Don't worry about him. He has no idea what he's talking about. But not only that, I also have Batman Forever for the Sega Mega Drive. Now that game is really terrible too, but I bought it because I know how terrible it is. At least from what I see. Oh shit. If you're going to embrace all you can with anything, any form of medium, video games, movies, anime, you got to endure the worst of it as well. Can't be cultured if you just only accept the good things. You got to take in the bad. You don't have to like them, but you know, you just have to acknowledge their existence. They exist because, you know, they do. That's okay, I guess. But then again, you know, some of them should not exist. Anyway, we're close to the boss now. It's a two-headed dragon. Aim for its head, and it will do damage to the body. Although you've got to be careful. Once you actually kill one of its heads, its head becomes sentient, or it becomes like an evil spirit and starts shooting projectiles, making the adventure just as hard. But there we are. Nice, 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 nice. What the fuck? Chav, where are you going? It's right there! What you see, a nickel? Just kidding. In my country, we don't have nickels. Alright, we're halfway.